I'm Joshua Harris with Frankly Cigars at TPE with Jason with Miami Cigars. Jason, how's it going? What do you do for the company?
So on the EP sales market.
Okay, Chris, I didn't expect the BP to be standing at the booth and me say, "Hey, what's your life of doing everybody here?" But here we are. You only have one life, so that's. Hey, what are you smoking for a cigar?
My second day at Miami Cigars. So real 19 years.
What made you come into the cigar industry? Like, if you had so far,
In-laws business. So my father-in-law for a while was on me to get into the family business.
okay,
Try it out. That's all. I didn't know much about cigars. I did smoke a cigar. Eventually made it happen and started through the stomach. I'll test the process kind of like Overly Madison.
yeah.
Like going through kindergarten and all this. So you're the daily medicine of Miami. Yeah, it helps now 19 years later. Yeah, I know what goes on from the warehouse. I worked in sales for a while. Also had different types of sales as well. Now if it's up approaches. Go up every way out.
In this industry, there's really no fast track. Like you can't just be good at selling cigars or be good at smoking cigars. Like it's a great thing. And like the owner of your company has probably forgotten more things than you and I have learned about cigars in the 20 and the 23 years there. But in that
That person, Laura, was funny because it's on the second floor of our office. My father-in-law had these big smoking papers, lounge of their rear, and yeah, we go up there and smokes. I've been to the office a couple of times before I started working there. He'd go up there and smoke, and I'm like, shit, like, I'm gonna have to go up there now and smoke. I don't want my first cigar to be like all these guys smoking their creativity, right? Hell yeah. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna smoke up and stay late a few days. The second day, stay late. Not the first day. Yeah. I'm like, all right, everybody's gone. I'm the only one here. It's time. Like, I'm gonna go to the lounge by myself, okay? And I'm gonna smoke this cigar so that then tomorrow it won't be my first cigar ever. So guys is smoking already. So I always remember, I got the 601 Brew. Also, our new friends, Eddie and Eric's branch in Magna Day, we distributed that at a time. So we had that and smoked it. So it's going to be on my ass. I was like, woozy, like I didn't know what the hell was going on. The next morning, Eddie Ortega comes to the office. Say, hey, what's going on there? I introduce myself and like, hey, and I tell you, I smoke one of your cigars. He's like, what cigar you smoke? Right, what's what else? Like the blue one is like, you smoke a lot? And I'm like, no, it's the first cigar I ever smoked. He's like, that's crazy. Did he like it? I was like, I could tell that I really eventually like it. I just feel like if it grows strong for me. So why was it funny? Like, I've been getting to it definitely without, I didn't take a recommendation. Just jump, no, just go in and he said, oh, this one looks blue. I like the color blue. Here we go. Done. Let's go.
and that's why the marketing is so incredible because it's got those colors to draw people to. You have a favorite drink now to pair with your cigar?
I do. So for a beer, I do 30 Carajillos. So it's a coffee, coffee. It has a Dick 43. So it's just a digger for Spain. And then espresso. So default parts. Love that. I love that. Especially with the Outcast we were using movie now. Like that paired with a Carajillo was phenomenal.
So what is it? I'm
Digger 43 and espresso. It's just single part.
It's half and half. Yeah, that sounds like I can answer. So yeah, cute. This is awesome. As I wanted to, you can add more.
That's too much.
You can if you're home, but you can't.
They came out and there you will speak.
So
What do I do, burger?
like, okay,
My new drink will be burger.
yeah, we interviewed Ricky Rodriguez from West Tampa. Okay, said he does Bud Light. Just doesn't taste like I hear. I'm like, well, there goes one spot. That was great, Rick. Thanks. Yeah, thanks so much. Yeah, doesn't taste like anything, so it doesn't change the cigar taste. All right. Okay, thanks, Rick.
Perfect.
All right, great. What's your new advice to a new cigar smoker?
I'll say ask before you smoke.
Don't just.
Right, all right, I should definitely ask. Because I think that first cigar store is very important. I didn't have choice that I was bought into the business, so I was gonna be fired anyways. So it didn't matter that you guys spoke the wrong cigar as the first cigar, but it can turn on, it turn you off right away.
Yeah, and we just this week interview with La Aurora, and a $6 cigar smokes like a $6 cigar, right? So people always go in and their first cigar, they don't want to spend a whole lot of money, but you're also not getting that quality because you're not paying for that age of the tobacco and you're not paying for craftsmanship it went into it. Yeah, so you're kind of cheating yourself. So it's there. So listen to people, get some advice. You for sure ask questions. What's the biggest unwritten cigar rule violation if you dislike?
Sites. I don't like the dipping of the cigars. Is it
Okay.
so no?
You don't think it increases the flavor or it improves the flavor at all?
I can't say we've been done it. I just when I see people doing it, it doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense.
It's like it's almost altering the flavor to a
Or just have your cigar the right humidity and the right everything, and then you're gonna just saturate liquids. Like, I find it off. It could be great, but
no, you'll never know. You should try with the 601 Blue or it'll be a great thing. What's the moment you felt like a real cigar smoke? You came into this kind of like a interesting story. So after that 601 and the blue, what was the moment where you're like, okay, you took a deep breath. You're like, I could really do this.
I think my first trip to UC Hyman, like my father cigars, just sitting there and just see just the scale, the size, and then just being in the meeting room on the table with all of the different samples there, just trying everything. And I was like, oh, this is pretty cool.
I had a similar experience. I was at my first trade show and I see graffiti from afar. And I said, oh, to the bartender, oh, send him a beer. Or send him a beer. And so the guy comes back and he says, here's your beer. I said, what? He said, oh yeah, he doesn't drink. All right, well, that's why I had to grow the beard. I'm like, well, now I'm the guy with the beer. I'm not the guy who's sending the beer. What the guy with the beer? Is that what it's like? It's like, what was the last cigar that surprised you?
I say not cigar, but the pipe tobacco in general, that surprised me. So never had any experience with pipe tobacco, but that until with the Outcast brand.
Man, this is delicious.
I'm amazed at just all the different things with pipe tobacco and all the different notes and aromas a little bit from the pipe tobacco. It's just like opened up my mind. Is so much different.
Does it have a different like burn rate? Is it different?
It does. Yeah, so that was one of the hardest things with the Outcast cigar was getting the combustion all right way, just because it's moisture tobacco. So soon you have to drive the full shades of high ratios. But regardless of water rate we're already seeing at C10s in a couple months. Okay. So that one was a difficult challenge as well, because the ratio wasn't going to be the same as for the outburst.
That was the hardest thing when I worked in retail space. So explaining to people that the 60 gauge is going to swell like the T Corona, right? Because they have different compositions. So they're like, but it's the same cigar. They're like, no, it's actually not the same cigar. Yeah, they just put the same band on it because you could approximate the taste, but it's going to be a little bit different. Yeah. What's your favorite cigar right now? Or that Gallon favorite?
So yeah, Nestor Miranda Connect. It's about really things. He started morning, afternoon, night, multiples. It's always the same. It's consistent. It's got a beautiful at the door end. Vibe running there. And just the taste of their bopar familiars, right?
And to me, the hardest thing to do is to make a light cigar. Because the tobacco itself is so acidic, it's so rich once you'd age it. That to make a light cigar is kind of like a masterful thing.
It still has a little like a bee spice to it too, so it's not a boring light cigar. It does have a lot of complexity to it for it and lots.
Is there an accessory you can't live without? Because I'm definitely stealing this lighter. But when I'm just gonna palm it slightly when I pick up the paper. Here, this how I'm out with phone, right? Yeah. Phone is definitely an accessory you can't. Oh yeah. But no cigar accessory. Like, is it something like a lighter, a cutter? Is this a punch? Like, you have to have a B cut? Like, I'll nail it. I'll straight cut, B cut, punch, whatever's there. And that's the moment I realized I was a cigar smoker. So I was sitting there and I was just like, I'm out of cutter, but let me see if I can make this work. Right? Sometimes it works great. Sometimes you're like, oh, there's this. It's probably why they sell cutters. Yeah. Have you ever met anyone in the cigar industry that you've been epically impressed with?
My father, though. That was my solid question that I like Dalphus is it. This guy is so many things that impress me, but his main trait that I like iron on is the ability to adapt to any room, like whatever person, male, female, young, old, white, black, Hispanic, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter the group. He will come in his cigar shop or at that bar or restaurant and become part of the group basically, and within minutes, a tip over a conversation, just casual. Not even like this. Brace guy comes in, he's like, so much shit. No, it's amazing. It's a great salesman. It goes hand in hand with that. It's just being able to talk to people. So easy. That's like, to know a lot about one thing, but he knows a lot about Manfred.
That's great. Is there a question that you want to ask me? How long do you think you're really beef? So the beer came in stages. I had like a shortcut beer, and then it was requested to see how it looked long. And then COVID hit, and I was like, well, I guess I'm not going to the bar. Requested by your wife or... Yeah, but so we're numerous people. I'm not the best face under Jesus here. It's a face for radio. That's why you gotta sit back. You could be the one involved, but no, it's a work in progress, and I've learned more about beard oil than I thought I needed to know. Right? Like there's so a lot that comes into the making. It's an epic beard. Well, thanks. It's been a great conversation. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. Also, Josh for Harris, Franklin Cigars with Jason with Miami Cigars.